In this video, I'm going to talk about how I found this product for $30 on Alibaba from a supplier in China. And over the course of a few months, I managed to make over like £1,000. So I'm going to go through how I found the product, what issues I had, and obviously my thinking process through all this. So I actually got an idea for this video. Last night, I was talking to one of my friends. I was talking to him about like buying from like suppliers and then reselling. He asked me, what was your best flip? This is where I got the inspiration for this video. So basically, a few years ago, I think this must have been like in either 2020 or 2021. So it was back then, you know, when everyone was going crazy for buying and reselling shoes when the shoe hype was up. I was just browsing on eBay and I found this product right here. And if you don't know what it is, basically it goes on your shoes. It's based on that Nike and Off-White collab Virgil did with Nike. Basically, I was obviously buying shoes that I could get and then reselling them, but a lot of the time, most of these shoes were very hard to get. So I was thinking, what is a way where I can still profit from this shoe hype without actually having the shoes? Because like I said, it was really difficult. So I came across a listing on eBay of someone selling this product right here. And I think at the time they must have been selling it for like £5, which is not much, but I realized I could buy it from China from a supplier, and a big bag with 100 in them was only $30, like I said. So before fees and all them taxes, to make things simple, I only need to sell about 6 out of the 100, and then I'm breaking even. Every single time when I'm buying stock from suppliers online, I always think like, how much do I need to sell to at least break even? If the number is crazy, then you know, I probably think about it twice before buying into it. If it's something like 6, I know I can easily do it. Basically, I bought the item. I was buying some few stock from the supplier anyway, so I bought this as well, a bag of 100. That was how I was gonna test the market. Obviously, my strategy was, I don't want to be the cheapest. I know it might sound crazy, but the reason being, if the competitor is selling it at 5, I want to be selling around like, let's say 6 or 7. That was my thinking process behind it, because then I can run ads and then obviously beat the competitor, man. So whenever someone searches, I can run ads and my shit is coming on top. They're gonna end up buying from me. Yeah, so basically what I did is, obviously I set up a listing. To be honest, I got the competitor's title, adjusted it, put better pictures, better description, you know, faster shipping, all that on. And yeah, this sales started coming in. Initially, I think I was selling them for 6 or 7 pounds. But obviously if it was £6, I'll do £6.99 to get an extra 99 from them. If it's £7, I'll do £7.99. And the sales were still coming in. It was good, man. It was good. So I just thought, because initially I was only selling one color, the red one. So I just thought, you know what? The red one is selling, and obviously this collab, they had loads of different colors. So I was like, you know what, let me just get different colors to obviously test out the market and invest back all that money that I made from selling the red ones, and obviously test out loads of different colors. So what I did is, obviously, straight back to basics. Went on Alibaba, found a new supplier. I communicated with the supplier. I'll put some of the messages on the screen so you can see what was said. Yeah, communicate with the supplier, try and get like loads of different colors, and obviously test the market to see if there's demand for different colors. Everything was sweet, going good. Increased my pricing to about £10, and it was still selling. So made better pictures, everything, it was still selling. I'm like, yo, I've hit a gold mine here. Obviously, like, you're not gonna become a millionaire doing this shit, but if I'm putting this little amount of bread in it and I can get this return, it's no brainer. Yeah, so it was selling. I decided, you know what, let's branch out different platform. I put some of it on Etsy so I can get traffic from there, traffic from eBay. Because my profit margin was actually big, I was running ads and I was getting clicks, sales, everything, man. So yeah, everything was going good. Obviously, I was getting sales from all over the world, man. Like getting sales from America, Germany, Italy, everywhere, man. I was just thinking, yo, this is actually crazy. Like people like honestly, people actually buy anything, man, nowadays. You just need to market it well enough and give them a reason to buy it. So obviously, it wasn't all sunshine and rainbow. So now I'm gonna get into the issues that I had. So yeah, initially I was just shipping all the products in just a mailing bag. I'll show you one of these. Yeah, so initially I was just putting all the product in like these plastic bags, and it was all right. Like I didn't really have many issues, but then obviously I started having some of the customers saying, oh, the item came back broken. I started having issues with Royal Mail, just saying that like you didn't pay enough postage, because the item is pretty flat, yeah, but one side of it had a bump. So they try and say that you need to pay more just for that bump, the side that had a bump. So obviously my postage prices went up in terms of the broken items. I got bubble wrap, wrapped it around it, and then putting it in the bags. That solved the issues. Another issue I also had was that when I did a big order with the different colors with the supplier, unfortunately some of the items that came, they were either damaged or the print quality was just so terrible that like I couldn't sell it to a customer. So I had to take a loss on that one. Obviously, what I did was I went back to the supplier and I just sent them pictures. And I'm like, come on, man, look at what you sent me. Some of the shit were fucking terrible. I put pictures on the screen. And then the fun part came. eBay started taking out the listing. They're like, no, you can't sell this. And it was so annoying because I'll go on eBay. I see people selling some of the same item. People are selling it, but they kept on taking mine down. They kept taking mine down. So what I did was put the pictures up, but I took any logo, any names or anything from it, but it was just a plain tag. And they were still taking it down, which was annoying. This was happening on Etsy as well. It was annoying. I remember once, yeah, back to them days, I was working at night shift, yeah. Think about it, yeah. I've just done a bulk orders, come, I've done all my pictures, everything, yeah. I'm driving to work, yeah. And I see an email from eBay saying, oh, we've removed your listing, bro. I nearly cried, man, because I'm thinking, yo, I've just spent a big order and it's just come and they've taken out my listing. Yeah, and they've taken out my listing and now I can't even sell it. Because I've had my account for so long, I literally didn't want to risk it because I just thought, you know what, it's all right, man. I don't want to risk my account I've had for like over 10 years just to try and make a little bit of profit. So yeah, this was the downfall of the item, man. It was painful, man. It was painful. But I didn't let the items go to waste. What I ended up doing is I literally packed everything and I gave it to one of my friends. I told him the reason. Crazy enough, he's still selling some to this day. I don't know how, but he's still doing it. And yeah, that's the story.